We submitted it. And they called me and wanted to have the names. And I said, I can't give you that. It's confidential. But I'm telling you, it's the truth. You know, it is what it is. So they said, it is so good, we're going to publish it, even without the whatever. I said, it's a true story. So what happened is, we did 550 funerals a year.
Wow.
And 99% of them were burials. We didn't do cremation. The only funeral home in Tucson that didn't do cremation. And we would do it if they wanted, but we didn't. And so, I mean, every one of those funerals were full services. And so, so we turned around.
You've heard these stories before.
I have heard these stories before. Good ones, I love them.
So there's two cemeteries on Oracle Road. One is called Holy Hope. That's the Catholic cemetery. Catholic. Evergreen Cemetery. Oracle Road.
I like
Big cathedral. We have the big cathedral service. Monsignor Creel and I, again, we're buddies, right? So we're talking baseball on the way to the cemetery. We're talking baseball. Oh, before that, I kind of left out part of this. I did not make these arrangements. The owner had made the arrangements, and he was late for the first funeral he was at. So they're getting ready to come out of the cathedral, and he's not back. So the office secretary says, John, you got to go over next door. They're getting ready to come out. So I run over there, and this is a huge church. So I come in the back, and I literally, it was only about 20% of the spaces were being used. So I run the first 80 yards, man. I'm running at full speed down that, suit coat on, run down the side to get there in front. Because what's going to happen is he's going to come down the altar, and then you turn the casket. Again, it's always feet first, right? Feet first to the east, and feet first when you come out of the church. So we got to do 180 on the casket. So the pall's on, everything's set, we're going to come. So I run there, and I'm stuck on 1001, and I'm walking to meet the casket. That's how much time I had, not even 3 seconds. It was just barely could get my breath. So I come up, I turn it, we come out, we get it to the back, we get it out to the funeral coach, get the family in the limousine, we're ready to go. Thankfully, there was only 8 cars. I think it was 8, 9 cars. We have a motorcycle escort. In Tucson, you got to have motorcycle. Crazy people driving Tucson. So motorcycle escort. So remember, I didn't make these arrangements, right? So we're going to the cemetery. Monsignor's sitting there. He made the arrangements with the family. Leo made the arrangements with the family from the funeral, but he's not there. So I'm taking the funeral. Everything's fine, and we're talking baseball. We get to the cemetery. Here comes the escort. So here's Evergreen Cemetery, and here's Holy Hope. So we're on Oracle Road. We come by, nice and easy. Funeral escorts in front of us. They take us to the entrance, and then they hold the traffic, and we come and we turn in. We go into the cemetery. The escort, which they're at the cemetery, takes us to the grave. Right? They're in front of us with their vehicle. They guide us to the grave. They take us over the grave. Get everybody out. The family gets out of the limousine. They take them over to the grave. They're sitting around the chairs. Everybody's set. The pallbearers have all come up now behind the back of the coach. And here's Monsignor Creel and I, and we're going to lead the casket over to the gravesite. About that time, the sexton guy at the cemetery, who knows me very well, says, "Why don't you guys hire a black guy to bring your flowers over?" I said, "What?" He says, "The black guy, who's that? Who's that? What's his name?" I said, "What's the name of this funeral?" And he gives me a name that's not correct. That's not this funeral.
You're at the wrong location.
And about that, huh?
You're at the wrong location?
It's the wrong name of the wrong service. I'm at a graveside that's not my graveside. Now remember, you got to remember the escorts who know where to go. They're paid to know where to go. Take me to the Holy Hope Catholic Cemetery. Remember, I came out of the St. Augustine Cathedral, the largest Catholic church in Tucson. Monsignor Creel, who made the arrangement with the family, is sitting next to me 3 feet away. He's talking, and we're going, and nobody says anything. Now remember, I've never made any arrangement with anybody in this family. I don't know anything about this funeral except I'm taking it to the cemetery. So, about that time when the guy says, "When did you have a black guy delivering your flowers?" I said, "What's the name of this funeral?" He goes, "That's not right." Then Monsignor goes, "Oh, this is supposed to be Evergreen." This is Evergreen. Oh. They're side by side. This is Holy Hope. This is Evergreen. This is Oracle Road. About that time, 3 or 4 of the pallbearers who are family, "Oh yeah, that's supposed to be Evergreen." So I look over at my guy and I go, "Al," I literally remember doing this to him. I said, "Get the family, we're leaving. We're supposed to be at Holy Hope. We're supposed to be at Evergreen. And I went like this, said, load them up. I remember literally saying that to him. Load them up. Get them out. So, of course, we get back. We come in. We're back at the entrance, right? There is no motorcycle escort. And Orca Road is extremely busy. I mean, I could bring 8 cars out into a highway. If anything happened on that, if I had an accident bringing that funeral service, we are in so much deep trouble liability-wise. It's unbelievable. So I get out there, and there is no escort to get us out there. So, and what you don't know is this is an entrance here, and over on this side, and the other side of Miracle Miles over here, there's another entrance for Evergreen. So the sexton meets you at the cemetery entrance to take you to the grave, right? So we come in, and I'm going to get off that Orca Road as fast as I can because there's traffic all over. So we come out of there, and very carefully we get everybody out there, and we come over to the first entrance right here. There's no sexton.
There was no what?
There's no sexton. There's nobody to lead me to the grave.
Oh,
We're supposed to come into these the Miracle Mile entrance, which is about a quarter of a mile away, right? On the other side of the cemetery. I'm looking for a tent. There's no tent because it's such a small little service that they didn't put a tent up, and it was a beautiful day. So there's no tent. And there's nobody there because we have everybody in the 8 cars. So here I am going through Holy Hope like this, trying to find a tent. About that time, a truck starts coming around the horizon. The guy had the dirt for the grave. So this is really classy, right? So the truck with the dirt says, "Follow me." So I take him, follow him, and the dump truck takes me to the gravesite. I'm completely mortified. Monsignor Cruz says, "John, I am so sorry. I just never even, we're so used to going to Holy Hope, the Catholic. I'm so sorry, I should have told you." I said, But you can understand, the buck starts with me. I mean, there is nobody else to blame. I'm supposed to know, and I don't know. Anyway, so at the end, what am I going to say to these people? So here's the 2 sisters. This lady, the lady was never got married. So she had no husband, no children. So it was just her sisters, and their immediate family was there. That's why there was just 8 cars. So what am I going to say to these poor people? You know, I'm just going to, because I normally I give a graceful thank you and appreciation for all the people and for them coming and showing their love and and then dismiss them. So Monsignor does his normal Catholic deal. We're done. We're good. And here I come. I'm sweating like crazy, and I'm going, "Oh, yes." So I get up and I tell him my little thing, and I said thank you again for coming, and I said, and as a little footnote, as you well know, you may have noticed that we had a little detour. And I said, with all due respect, it's certainly, I'm glad we have Rosemary here where she's supposed to be and interred, and I didn't make the arrangements, but it's my responsibility. I'm so sorry that any grievous feelings or whatever I said. So that was fine. So why this made the $200 Reader's Digest? It's all in the day's work because what she says to me next. So I'm going to cry when I'm going to say this because it is so fun. She goes to me. I don't know her from Rosemary, right? I don't know her from anybody. So she comes and she literally puts her arm around me like this. She goes right up my face. Says, "It's John, right?" I said, "Yeah." She says, "John, you have no idea how perfect and precious this was for my sister's final burial." I said, "It's pretty nice of you. You don't really have to say that." "Oh, no, you don't understand." I said, "Okay." She says, "From the day that my sister could drive a car, I don't know, there was a week that went by or a month that went by that she didn't get lost going somewhere." This was a perfect ending. I don't think you have too many people that can say they got lost on the way to the cemetery, but my sister can say it.
Yeah.
$200.
Get the video
End of the
down.
story. Let's have a hand.